From the hot air balloon capital of the world, this is live coverage of the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and the 66th Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique. It's Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. And now, direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are your hosts, Glen Moyer and Lloyd Jr. From the hot air balloon capital of the world, this is live coverage of the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and the 66th Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique. It's Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. And now, direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are your hosts, Glen Moyer and Lloyd Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Or good afternoon.
Or good afternoon.
Or really, it's still morning.
Is it?
It doesn't feel like it, but it's really still morning.
Hey, it's evening somewhere where our viewers on Balloon Fiesta Live have been watching us, so give me a break.
There you go. We're going to get our awards portion of our awards brunch underway.
If you have not finished eating or you're still in line, please go right ahead. But we don't want to keep everyone here any longer than necessary, so we're going to go ahead and get started with
the sun
program.
Came back out, so it's time to
the
get
sun's
going
out.
again.
So the eclipse is over, so let's get things back on schedule.
Yeah, keep going because you're on Balloon Fiesta Live now. Yes,
that's right.
Yeah, we are not streaming this live, but we are recording it. You'll be able to go back and watch this entire ceremony along with all the Balloon Fiesta Live videos from this year. In fact, from the past 6 years.
You can go back and see what we looked like when we started this 7 years ago.
So I'm Lloyd Jr., along with my co-host here, Glen Moyer.
Good morning.
And so if we can go ahead and keep eating, but let's see if we can calm the conversations down.
Shh.
As long as you don't put that
Hush.
"it" on the end of that.
No. Well, it happens, but we're not going to have that
There
here.
you go. Of course, I kicked the checks down over here.
Well, that's all right. Those aren't the real ones, so they don't count.
Yeah, they don't.
You can't cash those.
Hey, so we do want to thank all of you for being here this year. Thanks for letting us talk about you, make up things about you. And for all of those of you who participated in the glows, thanks for making it. What a super show this year it was.
Absolutely. We had some awesome balloon glows. And for those of you that we talked about and really didn't know the truth, we told lies about you, but who cares?
And of course, we mentioned that all the shows are available. We put a bunch of Balloon Fiesta Live cards on the table over here.
Yep.
It's got the URL as to how you can actually go back and watch all those videos. So I think let's get this underway, Glenn. What do you say?
All right, let's go. I'll let you do the first one.
Well, great, because my iPad went to sleep, so now I got to wake it up.
Oh, sorry, you want to borrow mine?
No, actually, I know what we're going to do. We'd like to call up to the microphone here the president of the Board of Directors of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, Judy Nakamura.
Judy.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Can we get your attention? So on behalf of the Board of Directors,
Judy, cameras are over here.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, I wish to thank you all for joining us at the 51st rendition of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. And by the way, there are 356 days left to the 52nd Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Let's hear it for that. So again, thank you for being here. And I really think it's pretty difficult to top a lot of what has happened at this year's Fiesta. It's hard to imagine that. Certainly, the weather pretty much cooperated. 12 of our 13 scheduled events so far, we have seen balloons fly or static. Tomorrow morning is looking glorious, so is tonight. We have 550 hot air balloon pilots representing 12 countries, 34 gas balloon pilots representing 9 countries, and what a race we had because many of the pilots who participated in the gas race set their personal best distance races. And let's hear it for the Globitos. First the gas. And where are our Globitos pilots? Let's have our Globitos pilots stand up. Stand up. A world record set by our Globitos pilots. Very impressive, thank you. Who saw last night's Special Shapes glow? Where are Special Shapes pilots? That was spectacular. Thank you for last night's show. Did you all know we have more than 1,200 volunteers that did everything from pack your pilot packs, serve you breakfast, check you in, drive our guests, prep the field, and many functions that make this event a success? Let's give them a round of applause. And of course, even the crisp Albuquerque air arrived so that we could have even more spectacular flights. So, and come on, we didn't get to glow this morning, but my God, Mother Nature gave us the ring of fire right after a mass ascension, and I thought that was glorious. So, I think it's pretty hard to beat a lot of what happened this year, but certainly the performance of our competitive pilots is right up there with the best of this year's Fiesta. And you're going to see today, we're going to see at the top of that list many of the familiar names of the elites of the sport gracing the top 25. But you guys also notice that we have up and coming a lot of new competitive pilots in our ranks who are convinced, we're going to see moving to the top as well. And then there are the competitors like me. And I'm the kind of competitor that the elites come forward. I'm unpacking my envelope at the same time, but as I pull the tarp out of my basket, they're already gone. So don't expect to ever see my name in that top 25. But you know what's the best thing about the competition? The best thing is that it's one of the greatest aspects of our sport, unlike others, is that regardless of your achievements in competition, we can all share the sky simultaneously seeking the same goals. And I think it's equally impressive that the camaraderie of this sport prevails regardless of the results when we gather like this to renew our friendships, to celebrate the achievements of hot air ballooning. So to all of you who we will be honoring shortly on behalf of the board of directors, I congratulate you. Actually, on behalf of the entire Balloon Fiesta organization, thank you for being here, and we'll see you in October of '24.
I'll do it. As you may be aware, with the passage of the 50th AIBF, we had a bit of a management change. Our executive director, Paul Smith, traded that title for a brand new one. He is now our chief rookie.
And he survived it.
And has survived it. He's actually been flying this year. And so, being elevated to the position and your new executive director, my pleasure to welcome my longtime friend, Mr. Sam Parks. Is Sam here?
The question is, they called a bunch of people back over to flight ops.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm wondering if Sam is over there.
He might be. So then,
and I know that our new event director, Jennifer Garcia, has gone to that same meeting.
Okay, well, everybody talk amongst yourselves for about an hour, and we'll come back.
No, you know what? I'm just going to step in. I'm going to step in and take care of this for Sam. On behalf of Sam and all of the AIBF staff, many of them are still out working. But where's the AIBF staff? I know Taylor Caldwell, our pilot coordinator, is over there. Let's hear it for Taylor. And of course, the rest of our staff, I think, is out there. They're recycling eclipse glasses, all kinds of other things. Tracy Hawkins, our navigator manager, down there taking care of the BDC. So thanks to all of them. We want to thank our balloon meister, Mr. Henry Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
And our assistant balloon meister, Peg Bilson. How about our chief of safety, Tom Bueno, and the entire safety team? The Chief of Launch, Michelle Healy, assisted by Chris Padilla, and all of our launch directors. Chief of Scoring, Rita Brennan, and all of our scoring officials. And then, of course, the weather, Brad T. Moyer, and all the weather folks.
Oh, come on, make some noise for the weather guys. They did such an incredible job this year. They deserve more than that.
Yeah, they did a great job. And our Chief of Landowner Relations, Nancy Wirtz, and the Landowner Relations team.
And by the way, Art, Sam just walked in. Sam Parks.
Sam
Come
Parks,
on down. You've won a new car. No, just kidding.
It's a VW, a 1956 one. Well, no, we just introduced you, and you just thanked everybody on all the teams through me. So we took care of that for you, sir, but say a few words for us.
Actually, I'd like to thank Art Lloyd Jr. and Glen Moyer for all the good work that they've been doing this past week. Thank you, gentlemen. You are the voice of Balloon Fiesta. Appreciate all the work that you do for all of us.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Yep, and also thank you, and I apologize for being a little late. There's always things to do around here at Balloon Fiesta. I would like to thank everyone who participated in the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. It has been record-breaking at all angles. We broke records with the littlest of balloons, and we broke records with the largest of crowds. So we want to say thank you. We'll look forward to seeing you next year.
Thanks, Sam. Oh, yeah, no, I'm getting additions to the agenda here that I'm going to throw in here.
Well,
so it is my understanding that there's one more person that we'd like to do a little quick shout out to, and that is Nancy Zink. Nancy Zink has been running the pilot hospitality tent for many, many years.
all right.
And she's going to retire from that position. So we're going to miss Nancy here running the pilot hospitality area for you. So thanks for all your work, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. And I got to tell you, Art and I sometimes battle over who gets the microphone the most. And as I look at my agenda, I noticed that when he wrote the agenda, it just says Chief of Safety and Safety Team, Chief of Launch and Launch Directors. There's no names there. He knows all these people. I don't. So naturally, he gets to do all of the introductions.
All those names. Well, that's because I work with all of them to put the pilot briefing together, the pilot safety briefing.
I understand, but we're co-anchors here.
Yep. Well, I knew that I could do that one, so I'm going to let you take the next part.
Well, okay, the next part, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the announcement of the, on Monday, we do the annual Sid Cutter Memorial Task. So it's time to announce that winner, and I believe...
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
No.
That's what's on my agenda.
No. This is the Sid Cutter
I'm sorry.
Award.
Oh, that's different from the
That is
task.
handed out every year by...
I can't read. Wait. Okay. I can fix this.
34 years, and put those glasses on. Maybe that'll help. Quad A, the local balloon club, the Albuquerque Aerostat Ascension Association, every year is honored to present an award.
That's right.
Regarding this, and it's called the Sid Cutter Award.
It is, and here to present it is Blair Kaufman,
the president of Quad A.
The glasses help.
The glasses help. Yeah, I could make the type bigger, I guess.
Great. Which award?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Blair Kaufman. I am the president of the Albuquerque Aerostat Ascension Association, much better known as Quad A. And we are the largest ballooning club in the United States, and of course located right here in Albuquerque. I want everybody to know that everyone in this room, is eligible to join Quad A. Pilots, crews, enthusiasts of all kinds ought to be joining Quad A. We're an advocacy group for balloonists. We are very involved in education in various forms for pilots and crews. So please take a moment, if you can, to join Quad A. I know that Art is a member of Quad A, so please do so. The award that we're giving today really goes back to the very, very beginnings of Balloon Fiesta and Quad A as a partnership. And of course, Sid Cutter is the father of Balloon Fiesta. So, and he was probably the charter member of Quad A, Albuquerque Aerostat Ascension Association. So, the award, and I'll just read it. The award is awarded annually in Sid Cutter's name by the Albuquerque Aerostat Ascension Association to the person who we feel has made an outstanding contribution to the sport of hot air ballooning. And this year's award goes to a pilot who has done much training here in Albuquerque of pilots. He's been very involved in education of pilots. And so this year's award goes to Tom Kios. Tom Kios, if you're in the room, please come up. Come on up, Tom. You can't get away from it. Tom is a real leader in training of pilots and pilot safety. So, Tom.
Yeah, well, thank you, Blair.
There you go. Congratulations. Here's your award.
Wow.
And here.
Oh, we got
yeah.
between the iPads.
Good job. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Glad you were here.
Yeah. Wow.
Can I give you back that?
Thank you, Blair, and congratulations, Tom. This next gentleman is who is going to present our next two awards. First of all, is a very dear personal friend of mine. I won't tell the long story, but he turned my ballooning attitude around right here on Fiesta Field many years ago. He is, I think, one of the newest members of the National Ballooning Hall of Fame, and I was very honored to be one of those who nominated him for that award. Here to present the Heritage Award and the Hall of Fame Award, welcome my friend, Mr. John Davis.
You want this?
No, I think I've got it.
How about this?
Oh, that one would help, yeah.
You need these, John?
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here as a member of the Heritage Committee. We need to put a mark on the floor.
Yeah, we need some gaffer
Come on,
tape down
get some
the
gaffer tape over here and get that done.
Okay.
Better?
Okay.
One of the privileged things that I get to do is to be chairman of the Heritage Committee of the Balloon Fiesta Board of Directors. And the Heritage Committee being blamed for being made up basically of old folks. Stand by one here.
Live television, ladies and gentlemen.
Live on tape.
Live on tape.
Up, it's in the wrong place. But the Heritage Committee is charged with keeping the history of Balloon Fiesta alive. And we have a great committee, some young people, mostly old people. But one of the fun things we get to do during the year is to come up with a nominee for what we call the Heritage Pin. Heritage Pin has been going on for a number of years. And this year, it was our privilege to award the Heritage Pin to Chuck Raskop, who I think all of you know. So Chuck, come on up. Try not to drop it on the floor. Chuck, congratulations. We know we surprised you a little bit with this award, but not as much as we wanted to. So we gave him the award at an officials briefing, which got him a little off step. But what got him today was when he walked in, his table was filled with his family, who he didn't know was going to be here. So we got you finally. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
There you go, Chuck.
Chuck, there's a box for it. Back
to the X. Back to the spot.
I'm like Judy, I like to wander around with the microphone, but the other thing that is my privilege to do is every year the board of directors gets to consider a number of people to be included in the Balloon Fiesta Hall of Fame. And it's again a long process that we go through to decide who is going to be a member of the Hall of Fame. And we have two categories. One is honorary, which means that you're not directly involved with Balloon Fiesta inside, not part of the board, not part of any operation of the Fiesta. And that honorary part goes to a person who has been involved with ballooning for a long time or involved with Balloon Fiesta for a long time. And involved in a lot of other charities and everything else. But the one thing that I think we all know him as is the guy with the pin jacket. Steve? Steve Stecker? See? Did we get you?
Totally. Oh, wow.
Steve, congratulations.
Thank you. You're going to make this old man cry. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Steve. The other category for the Hall of Fame is the regular member, and that's someone who's involved directly with the operation of the Balloon Fiesta. Could be a board member, could be a volunteer inside that does an outstanding kind of thing for Balloon Fiesta. And I think that Nancy Wirtz has done an unbelievable job for the Balloon Fiesta and would like to present her with her Hall of Fame plaque. Nancy? Come on, let's go. Nancy has been the one making sure that all the landowners don't try and come get us and burn us in effigy. She takes care of all of the landowners and everything else and has done a spectacular job. And thank you for...
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well deserved. Wait. Just stand here for the... Hold your plaque up. It's unaccustomed. Great job. Thank you very much. That's all I've got. Now I'll turn it back over to these guys up here who have all the rest of the words.
All right, thank you, John. And this part we'll turn over to Art, or am I going to do this one too?
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Well, this is the one you tried to give away before.
All right, well, since I started, I guess I'll carry on. So on Monday, as you well know, we ran the Sid Cutter Memorial Task with the SS Sid Cutter out on the field. It was probably, Art and I would both agree, the most amazing morning for that task that I've ever seen in 34 years. We haven't run the task all 34 years, but since we started, I've never seen the amount of scoring
so many baggies
that we had on the boat.
In the boat.
The boat was about to sink. It was so loaded down with baggies. And so, to present the winners of the Sid Cutter Memorial Task, we're going to ask Jewel to come forward. And are we going to announce third?
Sam's going to help.
Sam Parks is going to help us. Sam's coming forward. Did he know that? Or Henry?
Henry's going to do it.
Henry will come forward. All right. So there is a total of $3,000 in prize money connected to this task. In third place was Lucas Hartzell, winning $500. In second place was Josh Bacon, winning $1,000. And if you have not seen the video on Balloon Fiesta Live, find some time to go back and watch as the winner flew right over the top of the boat and reached out to the bow with his baggie and went plop.
Set it down on the edge of the bow.
And there was none of this, oh wow, woohoo, yeah, I won. He went right on to the next task and didn't even give the boat a second glance. But we have it all on tape. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Sid Cutter Memorial Task and $1,500.
And the commemorative plate.
And the plate, which arrived at 4 a.m. this morning. I was on the field at 4 o'clock this morning.
There you go.
Anyway, our winner, ladies and gentlemen, for 2023, Mr. Joe Hartzell.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. If you don't know the tradition, the winner each year receives a special plate with their balloon on the plate as the trophy.
That's why I wasn't here till 4 o'clock
Until
this
4
morning.
o'clock this morning. That's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. Congratulations, Joe. Thanks to
Congrats,
Sid,
Joe. And
to,
thank you,
Jewel,
Jewel.
for being here. All right. The next big attraction in competition in our list is the pole grab. We, of course, didn't do that on Thursday because that was the day the Weather Channel was here. I didn't really just say that, did I? No, Thursday was our day off, so we moved all the polls over to on Friday. And there are 5 polls out there, and 4 of them got wrong.
And we doubled the prize money.
We did, and we put an e-bike on one of them as well. The idea was the first person to ring a poll was going to win not only the prize money from the poll, but also the e-bike. So, the first person to do that actually hit poll number 1. It's banner 230, Patrick Lloyd. $2,000 and an e-bike. Poll number 3, banner number 169, was Steve Jones. Poll number 4 saw a ring from banner number 146, JJ Mancini. And poll number 5, and if you haven't seen the pictures, they are great. It's banner number 42, Bill Bussey.
I just realized we left something out.
Oh, you didn't give Joe his check?
No, there's,
Oh, well.
there's the big checks.
Okay, well, those are the real big checks.
Oh, well, that's true.
There we
but
go.
we had big checks
We'll make
For
them
the-
stage these pictures again.
Yeah, we had big
your
checks.
money, guys.
for the Sid Cutter task.
For the
and
Sid
I
Cutter.
didn't even know that's what they were. I just looked at them.
So those of you guys who hit the polls,
Come on up there.
your money is over there on that side, but stop right here and wave at all these guys on the, yeah, line up right here in front of me.
Hit your mark. Hit your mark.
Yeah. Here's your poll winners. Congratulations, guys.
Now, beyond the polls, we had daily competition, as many of you know. We had daily competition for 3 days. Now, keep up with me because this is complicated new math. There were 7 banner groups. We're paying 5 places in each group.
7 times 5
Is 35 times 3 days.
Whoa, now the math just got hard.
15, okay, 1, 3, 9, that's 105 names.
Okay.
I hope you have reservations at the hotel till at least Tuesday, because name number 1,
We're not going to do all
we're
the
just
names.
kidding. We're not going to read all 35 names. We're just going to tell you that if you won, and you probably know who you are, your checks could be collected over there.
Yeah, just check in with Mary. She's back kind of in that
Oh,
corner.
back
There's
there, there she is,
over there.
waving.
Mary's got all the checks for all of our winners. We just have your names.
And so if you were one of the top 5 winners in your group on a task during the week, 5th place will get $50, 4th place will get $100, 3rd place will get $200, Second place will get $300, and first place will get $400.
Congratulations,
Congratulations
to all of our
all
daily winners.
105 of you.
All right, now let's get right on to the overall. As you know, we add up all those scores throughout the entire week, and we get to an overall, and we are paying down 20 places this year.
I'll let you read the first 10 names. Go right ahead.
The first 10?
Well, 20th up to
All right.
10th.
Yeah. So as I read your name, let's give them a big round of applause, and then you may make your way over to Mary Chondo over there and pick up your check. So in 20th place, winning $250, Ian Whitling. In 19th place, winning $300, Jerry Kopis. 18th place, $350 to Jason Buckner. 17th place, wins $400, going to Nico Betson. 16th place, winning $450, goes to John Schmitz. 15th place, winning $500, Carlos Figueroa Lea. 14th place, $600, Sean Rea. 13th place, $700 to Brian Hill. 12th place, $800, JJ Mancini. 11th place, $900, Bill Dobbs.
That brings us to the top 10, ladies and gentlemen.
So let's get Henry Rosenbaum up here to present the trophies to the top 10.
That's right. 10. We have these wonderful metal
and
plaques.
Jennifer Garcia as well. Yeah, we're going to put Jennifer. We've talked about her before, right? How about our new event director, Jennifer Garcia?
Absolutely. So we start with 10th place, and we'll work our way down there. Yeah,
split
hit
the
the mark.
X.
Gaffer tape, gaffer tape. All right, in 10th place, this gentleman once told me that if I ever get close to a target, I sure hope you announce my name. I don't know of a single pilot at this Balloon Fiesta who worked harder to get to a single target than this guy did, not just once, but 2 or 3 times, but especially on Monday for the Sid Cutter, only to have his marker fall
outside
just off the boat. But he is a very dear friend, and I'm so happy to see him in the money. In 10th place, winning $1,000, Mr. Ken Drawn. Here he comes. Over here to
I was
our
going
right.
to say maybe he was still trying to get to the target.
Yeah, well,
he worked it that hard.
He's going to take a circuitous route and
All
get
the
up
way
here
around
eventually.
there.
You should have gone around 2 or 3 times, Ken.
Thank you.
Congratulations. In 9th place, winning $1,100, Mr. Chris Liberty.
Okay. I don't think they did. Yeah, I didn't know they won.
They may change their mind. We'll call you.
In 8th place. This morning, you may recall, we had the opportunity for folks to go down to the Discovery Center and had their Marvin the Martian helmets made.
Yeah, make
Remember,
their own.
we talked about it, make your own.
Yep.
This guy doesn't need his own helmet because he's got his own unique hairdo. In 8th place, winning $1,200, Zarek Wells. Henry just said if he had hair, it would be better than Zarek's. You should wrap those in tin foil, Zarek.
Or at least make them kind of a metallic color.
Yeah. Yeah, dye 'em silver or something.
Congratulations, Eric. 7th place, a guy that I don't think we talked about being around the target at all, but he must have been there and was doing stealth stuff.
Are we sure he's even a registered pilot? I don't remember his name.
I mean, I saw him around here, but I don't, somehow he managed to get to the target quite a bit, winning $1,300, Craig Pendleton.
This next pilot is always around the target. He is a multiple-time national champion, a multiple world champion, and he is in 6th place this year, winning $1,500, Mr. Johnny Petrin. There he comes.
Congratulations, Johnny. We're up to 5th place and $2,000. And the pilot who scored 5th, Daniel Liberty. Congrats.
That brings us to 4th place, winning $5,000. I don't know how this guy found time to fly in competition, because every time I saw him, he was in front of a TV camera on Gordon Bennett TV.
I know.
And hey, how about a shout out for Gordon Bennett TV? What great fun it was for us to work with them. So in 4th place, Mr. Tomas Hora.
Congratulations, Tomas. Top 3 now.
That's right. And now,
3rd place.
Wait, but you get a trophy. You get a
We
medal.
gotta get a check out here.
And we get big checks.
Just trying to get them flop down there for
These
you.
are obviously not negotiable items, by the way, but just so you know.
Yeah. So the
It
big
wouldn't
check,
even fit through the drive-through window anyway.
the big check, the trophy, and the medal.
The medal, that's right.
And of course,
And
yeah,
you
the
can
big
trade the
check
big
and
check
the
for a
real
real
check
check.
too. Yeah,
Yes.
the real check too.
Yep.
So in 3rd place, $6,000, and the trophy, and the medal, and the actual cash to a name you've already heard, Mr. Joe Hartzell.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Are those not right?
Yeah, they put the wrong amount on these checks.
Well, give them the big check and then they can be disappointed when they get the real check.
Actually, it's the other way. The big check's smaller.
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
Yeah, so, yep. Okay, we'll just put
All right.
these in the
Well, we
shredder.
forgot the earlier big checks. We'll just throw away another set of big checks.
And the shredder for those. Yep. Number 2, sir.
In 2nd place, winning $7,500. Flying a balloon that is black with a white or silver, and I said gold, you said yellow,
Depending
spiral.
on whether it was on the camera, in the sunlight, or not.
Okay. Mr. Joe Zavada.
Actually, we need Joe to stay up here because he needs to get on the podium.
Oh, that's right. Well, we also need Joe back up here too, don't we? Yeah.
Well, both Joes.
Yeah, Joe Hartzell, we need you to come back up front. Joe Zavada is now down front.
Yeah, don't let this Joe get away. Get the other one back. All righty, now it's time for your overall champion.
And then there was one.
$10,000, a big check with the correct amount on it.
Oh, we got the right amount on that
We have
one?
the
Okay.
right amount on the check.
And the replica Sid Cutter Memorial Trophy.
As well as the first place trophy.
And the medal.
Yeah, and all.
We got anything else back here we could get? I mean, we could check.
I got a half-empty Coke can.
Well, there you go.
We could throw that in too.
That's gotta
Maybe a
be worth
Balloon
something.
Fiesta Live pin
And
some
a
Balloon Fiesta
set of
Live
announcer
cards.
pins.
Yeah, we
throw
could do
those
that.
in. Sure.
Hey, enough of that. Let's just tell you that your overall champion this year, winning $10,000, David Strassman. And let's put our top three on the podium, if you would please, gentlemen.
Yep, let's take the podium.
Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the top three, for the 51st Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Look left for all the people on the left. Look right for all the people on the right. Straight ahead for those cameras in the front. They'll be posing for autographs and pictures with 8x10 glossies shortly.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations again.
Congratulations to all of you.
Great job. Great job. Hey, let's hear it for everybody that got out there
Absolutely.
and participated, competed, all the way
What a
down
great
the line.
week of flying we have enjoyed here at the 51st Balloon Fiesta.
So that's going to wrap it up for our awards banquet. Thanks, David. Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir. Well earned.
So we've got two more events. We've got Night Magic Glow tonight.
That's right.
We've got our Farewell Mass Ascension tomorrow
morning.
We'll see all of you on the field. Safe travels, and again next year for the 52nd Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, powered by ExxonMobil.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
You've been watching Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. This is the 51st edition of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the world's premier ballooning event, and the 66th Gordon Bennett Coupe Aeronautique. Want more balloon action? Visit the archive of Balloon Fiesta Live broadcasts at balloonfiesta.com. Thanks for watching Balloon Fiesta Live. This program is a production of AIBF Inc.